Hello my loves, welcome back to another yoga tutorial. Today we're going to talk all about standing splits. We'll be talking about how to do the pose, some modifications and some tips and tricks. If you're interested in more than just a tutorial and you're looking for a level 1-2 flow class focused all about standing splits, then come join my Patreon. Each month I do 2 exclusive videos, and one of the videos this month was all about standing splits. The link is in the description. Okay, so standing splits. I would like you to have a couple of blocks nearby. So have those handy dandy and come to the front edge of your mat here. Standing at the front edge of your mat, take an inhale, rise up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Come into forward fold, Uttanasana. We think about Uttanasana, it's basically standing splits, but with both legs on the floor. So from here, bend the knees and send your left foot back behind you. As you send your left foot back behind you, maybe set your blocks up in front so that you have something to put the weight on here. Now as you think about the weight here, the hands can stay connected to the floor. Maybe you don't need the blocks. And then step the left foot in a little bit here, extend through the right leg and just float the left leg up. As you float the left leg up, think about the right leg pushing down into the floor, grounding into your right foot here. The left leg then, squeeze through the left glute and lift that left leg. Any amount, it doesn't matter how much. Now if the hands are on the blocks, are you pushing into the floor? And if so, can you surrender? Can you bend the elbows? Can you almost tuck in your chin, pull the navel to the spine, and almost like you're trying to headbutt your right shin. Bend the right knee, send the left foot back behind you, hands again to the floor or blocks, and step the left foot in with the right foot. Bend the knees, rise up, bring the hands to the heart. All right, that was one side. The other side might be completely different. This is the thing with the asymmetrical poses. One side, you're gonna have more strength. The other side, you might have more flexibility. So let's try the other side. Take an inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Hands rest on the floor or blocks. Bend the knees, send the right foot back behind you. Take a pause, take a breath or two here. Step that right foot in just a little bit until you can put some weight into the hands here. Then push through your left foot, lengthen your left leg, let the right leg rise any amount. Use the glutes of your right side and squeeze and lift that right leg up. Rather than look forward and away from that left foot, pull the navel to the spine, tuck in the chin, and try and headbutt and lick your left knee. Licking is optional. Maybe the hands connect to the floor rather than the blocks, whatever feels right for you. And then bend your left knee, send the right leg back, step the right foot in, Uttanasana, unfold, rise up into standing. Take your time rising back up. Okay, so modifications for your standing split. Number 1, if you find that you cannot reach the floor in Uttanasana and you need blocks, then you need blocks for your standing splits. Same as before, send the leg back, step it in, lift, extend, and find it here. Work on lifting the leg, bending the elbows and working your way further down towards the floor, each height at a time until the hands can come to the floor. The second tip, I already mentioned it, but if you're down in your standing split, there's a relationship. For something to go up, something else has to go down. So if you're trying to look forward with the head, that back leg is going to lower. If you look back to the back of your mat, the back leg should lift. Number 3, it's a strong pose. It's balance, it's strength, it's flexibility. It's a more advanced pose. If you need props, use them. If you need to modify, modify. Don't lift the leg as high. If you find it's more of a flexibility issue, maybe the leg just doesn't lift as much and you need to work through your hamstrings, then work on your half splits. I have a video about that here. However, maybe it's all about the opening of the leg. You're feeling a gripping in the hip as you're trying to lift that leg up, in which case it could be your hip flexor that's the issue. And I also have a video about that one here. All right, other things that you can do to work on your standing splits are to use props. I already mentioned about using the blocks. I mentioned about not lifting the leg as high, but the other thing that you can do is use a wall. Come into your Uttanasana, bend a knee, send the leg up and work backwards. Work on lifting that leg up. It'll give you the same sensation that you have when you're doing the splits on the floor. All right, my loves, I hope that helped. Give you some information on how to do your standing splits, modifications, and some tips. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And remember, my loves, that karma is only a bitch if you are. So be nice, be kind, and be the change that you want to see in the world.